Come on now. There you go, sir. There we go.
Twice emotional stability, a sound body and tranquility. I deserve it all. Like minds and less enemies. Stock investments, more entities. I deserve it all.
Hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary.
Grand national, fuck being rational, give them what they ask for.
Said something public, I got in the DM and made him apologize. I can't tell you when I ain't told him for real, my shit be honest.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding. Torment, they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chair's the only one that get your hammy. I think that open show will be your last stop, nigga. Be cold face. Once upon a you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. He was a gun god, freaky ass nigga. He a 69 god. Hey, hey, hey.
Bryan Hall, pro. Working on the heavyweight. Bryan should be having a fight coming up on Valentine's Day again, same as last year.
And your daddy can have to clean up tonight.
Minnesota.
That shit cold. My nigga making a snow angel. Let's see how it come out. Oh, he fucked it up.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck me.
Well, I like the way Reyes, he goes left hand, right, just keeps circling.
They not like us. They not like us.
Other one.
Tail of the tape coming up. Tim Taggart versus Bryan Hall. Tim Taggart, 36 years old, 6 feet tall, 6'5" and 2. Bryan Hall, 27 years old, 6'2", 1'5" and 1.
Taggart got the leg up, a slight leg up in experience, a little older, but should be a pretty good, pretty even fight. We've seen a lot of heavyweight action, and this will be the co-main event of the evening. 242 pounds versus 234.4. Very evenly weighted. Should be some good action, should be a lot of movement. Unless both of these two decide that they want to just get up close and slug it out. You never know with these heavyweights.
Taggart's an aggressive fighter. He's been around forever, and I think he turned pro way back in like 2007 when I did, so he's been around for a long time.
Been around the block.
He used to fight at 154. And when he found out when he was moving to heavyweight, I was surprised, and I didn't expect him to look as good as he does at heavyweight. He's pretty put together at 230 pounds, and he's fought 2 of my stablemates way back in the day, John Schmidt and Charles Meyer. He went 1-on-1 against them, and he's a good fighter.
They call him Sir Charles Meyer. I've seen Charlie fight
They not like us. They not like
at the card where you fought Basuja Mibule. Saw that fight. Comes Cayman Audi, representing the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, fighting out of Hinckley, Minnesota. This will be the 14th fight of his professional career. A couple 13, 14 fights in, and he's just looking to score a nice win in front of this home crowd.
Welcome back to ringside as Grand Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Grand Casino Hinckley and the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, continues. Brought to you in association with Rapides Boxing and sponsored by Caleb Truax at Chris Lindahl Real Estate. This is our co-main event of the evening. It's a heavyweight bout scheduled for 4 rounds. Judging them out at ringside, Mike Fitzgerald, Ezra Sam, and Mark Nelson. Our third man in the ring, referee Tyrone Roberts. Our fighters in the blue corner wearing blue trunks with white trim. He weighed in at 242 pounds. He has a pro record of 1 win, 5 losses, and 1 draw, fighting out of Fresno, California. Please welcome Bryan Hollywood Hall. His opponent in the red corner weighed in at 234 1/2 pounds. He's wearing white trunks with black trim. His pro record, 6 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. He's representing the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. Please welcome Tim Taggart Jr.
All right, fellas, we've been over the rules. Obey my commands. Keep track at all times. Chunks are good. Chunks are good. Touch them up. Come up, fight.
Our third man in the ring, referee Tyrone Roberts, gives his final instructions as we begin the co-main event of the evening. Bryan Hollywood Hall and Tim Taggart Jr. going toe-to-toe for 4 rounds of heavyweight action. Nice overhand right.
Hollywood Hall working that jab.
Working that body.
Nice little check hook by Taggart there. Taggart's been off for about 3 years, and I understand this is going to be his last fight.
Yeah, that's correct. He's going to retire for this.
Yeah.
Though, as we were just talking about, if he looks great, then all of a sudden they go, well, maybe not, right? That happens a lot.
Maybe I won't retire.
Yeah, but he has said this is going to be his last professional fight.
So this is him for Tim Taggart fighting in front of his hometown. Certainly wants to pick up a nice victory to cap off his professional career. Taggart lands a nice right hand. Hollywood unfazed, continues to move forward, throw punches.
Good right hand to the body by Taggart.
Nice right from Hollywood.
Bryan Hart showing a good jab in this first round. He's working behind it pretty well, and got the left side of Tim Taggart's face already reddened up, and it's going to be effective if he keeps on working that for all 4 rounds. Ooh, good right hand.
And that is, Caleb and I were talking about earlier. Taggart it was Taggart who used to fight at the 154-pound weight class, and now he's made the move all the way up to heavyweight.
Yeah, he fought John Schmidt and Charles Meyer out of Lex Boxing, and way back in 2007, 2008. And a few years ago, he popped back up after an absence, and it was at heavyweight, and I didn't expect him to look as good as he does at heavyweight.
He does look good.
He's well put together and in good shape.
Not
230 pounds, moving up 80 pounds.
Not very often a guy moves up that many pounds.
Yeah.
Taggart puts together combinations. Attempting to work the body, Hollywood shoves him off. Nice left.
Not to put you on the spot, but what do you weigh right now?
I'm a 168.
In tip-top shape, ready to go right now. At a moment's notice.
I've put on a couple 13, 14 pounds in the last year and a half.
That'll happen. You deserve it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, like you say, though, it's got to be one of the least enjoyable parts of the sweet science is when you have to cut weight. You have to do it in a hurry, too, right?
I normally weigh about 190, and I don't weigh 190 anymore. I went from working out twice a day, 3 times a day, and eating healthy and drinking very few beers to working out 0 times a day and eating like crap and drinking more beers.
Right.
So.
Yeah, there you go.
So
well, you deserved it. Yeah, you're retired.
Yeah, that's right. After a 16-and-a-half-year career and 40 fights, the last thing I wanted to do was watch my weight for a while. So.
And I remember I had you on the air after you retired, and you said it really wasn't a tough decision, right? It wasn't one of those like, boy, do I want to hang on. You kind of knew. Matter of fact, you said in that fight you went in there and it just wasn't. You just couldn't do the things you used to be able to do, and you kind of knew that was going to be it.
Yeah, but in the build-up, I felt good. I was sparring with Tony Woods and a couple other guys, and felt good in the gym. And when I got into the actual fight, the speed is just a little bit more intense, and I could see the punches coming. I just couldn't pull the trigger like I normally could. And it's a guy that I would have knocked out in a couple rounds, 5 years before. And I always told my coach when it was time, and I wasn't going to come back. So.
Round number 2 of the scheduled 6-rounder. These are heavyweights. We're at Grand Casino Hinckley in Hinckley, Minnesota. It's Grand Friday Night Fights, presented by the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe.
I would certainly give that first round to Taggart. He was the more active fighter and landed more punches. We'll see if he can replicate that in front of his hometown tonight.
Hollywood Hall still working that jab. It's going to serve him well for this fight.
Certainly looks like a little bit better of a boxer than a 1-5-1 record would indicate, right?
Yeah, he's a durable fighter, and been there with some good guys, and came out from California, I believe.
Must have fought some pretty tough customers to have a 1-5-1 record, because he looks polished against Tim Taggart, a guy who's got a winning record throughout his career.
Yeah.
Just under the 2-minute mark, round 2, scheduled for 6. These are heavyweights, our co-main event. Still coming up, our main event, 6-rounder, again, heavyweights. Brandon War Machine Carmack will take on Colton Warner.
Put a couple together. There.
Good body shot by Taggart there with the right hand. Want to stay off those ropes. Good combination by Hollywood Hall. And a good body shot and overhand right, too. Putting some good shots together here.
You know, it just occurred to me. The Carmacks are brothers. There's 2 of them.
They are.
They came up from Kansas City. I'm sure they drove together.
Yeah, it's a fighting family. The suspension on that car is probably probably pretty low, man.
Probably just about to quit. I'm sure they weren't driving up in a Prius.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have gotten the job done.
Not a chance.
Good round for Hall here. He's working the jab and kind of have Taggart on the defensive.
Yeah, Taggart's certainly not able to be quite as active as he was that first round. Hollywood seems to have settled in, appears to be getting used to Taggart's style here.
I'd like to see Taggart put some punches together. Right now he's just throwing one big shot in the time and kind of there's a good combination.
Now Taggart comes forward.
Yeah, there's a combination. That's what you're asking for.
Yeah.
Caleb asks, and he shall receive.
Put them together. There you go.
Caleb asks, and Hollywood receives.
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
Good combination from Hall to finish out the round here. That's a Bryan Hall round. Taggart had a good first round, but I think Hall won that second round just based off activity and that jab.
I agree. I think right now we're sitting at 1-1. I hope if this goes the distance and the scores get tabulated, they're correct this time. Does Rapiz know that it was not?
Yes,
he knows.
Yes. Well, here's what I'll tell you too. I got a feeling this one might be a draw. Also, we've got a lot of them tonight.
Yeah, we've had a handful of draws tonight. We'll see if this round shakes out differently, but Hollywood taking control of the round.
Good short right hand from Hollywood Hall there. Taggart had his moments with that combination right there, but I think Hall won that round just based on activity, like I said. Got to get more than that one shot off. Just missed with the uppercut there, though.
Ooh. Taggart with a lower-looking shot to the body.
Hollywood seems to have gained a lot of confidence, too. He doesn't seem like he's I think he likes the situation he's in right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's tasted Taggart's power and knows he can't hurt him or what, but he's popping that jab and coming forward, and you can tell he's just brimming with confidence.
Straight right to the body from Taggart. Taggart continues to work the body.
Again, just one punch at a time, though. He's got to throw something behind that. That right hand to the body, left hook. There's a right hand.
Nice right from Audie as he works with cheers just behind him from his hometown.
So what would you be telling Taggart right now if you're working his corner? What would you want him to do right now?
I'd want him to be coming forward, and the main thing is just throw punches and bunches. He's throwing that one right hand to the body and kind of leaning forward and taking himself out of play for a left hook behind it or a combination to follow, because right now he's getting outworked by just a jab, basically.
Yeah, Taggart has not demonstrated enough power to truly hurt Hollywood.
There's a good
Hollywood
shot.
Backs him into the ropes.
Right in front of us, some good work from Hollywood.
He's in the corner. Working the body, goes for the head, misses.
Bryan Hall doing a good job of not loading up on stuff too, just letting his shots go. You can tell he's experienced.
Right.
He's probably out in the gym in California with some good fighters and as a sparring partner type guy because he's putting his shots together well, uses a good jab.
Yeah, and Tim's not doing himself any favors by sitting in this corner like this and just letting Hollywood tee off on him.
Taggart's got to work himself out of this corner. Hall backs off, Taggart advances.
30 seconds to go in this third round.
Hollywood has backed him up into the corner once again, continuing to throw. Taggart defending himself well up to this point.
He's got to get this back, spin off those ropes, and get to the middle of the ring and let some shots go. Good work from Hall. Just letting them shots go.
Oh, lands a right hand.
Taggart looks a little gassed.
Yeah, Taggart looks out of it.
Good body
nice
work.
Body shots. And that's another Hollywood Hall round.
I don't like the body language from Taggart there at the end of the round. He was
looks exhausted.
Looks a little bit tired and looks kind of almost defeated already.
Yeah.
He's got one round remaining in his professional career.
It looks like maybe he's grimacing as if he's maybe got an issue with his rib cage or something.
Yeah, he's taking some good right hands to the body, so that might be the issue with his rib cage.
Yeah.
Just saw him spit up blood, rinsing his mouth out. He looks hurt. He's going to need to dig down deep to survive as he took a beating from Hollywood Hall here.
Yeah, so here comes the action now. Hall just stalking him here. Big right
good
hand.
Right hand. Good right hand from Hall. And again, Taggart just on the ropes and getting outworked. Here was the body language I didn't really like at the end of the round. There, just hands down. You could tell he's tired, and he's got to have a big round here, otherwise he's in trouble to lose a decision.
The final 3 minutes, potentially 3 minutes of Tim Taggart's professional career. What will he do? Can he step up to Bryan Hollywood Hall?
He's got to put some punches together. He's got to throw combinations. He's got to use that jab and get out of the way of Hall's jab.
He's got to get active if he wants to pick up a win in his final fight.
And easier said than done, if it really is your final round of your career, you really got nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
Just
so right there's that right hand. You got to throw something behind it.
Yep.
You just got to throw something behind it. And
Hollywood with some nice jabs.
Take a little bit off that first shot and just put three of them together, and it's going to land. Just like Hall's doing. He's throwing good combinations, throwing the jab. Just touching. Good body shot. Tim's got to rally. We got 2 minutes to go in the fourth and final round. He needs to finish with a bang. Possibly needs a knockdown. Good right hand from Hall.
Hall lands another big right hand. Taggart once again getting backed into the corner.
Oh, good right hand.
Throwing
Yeah.
big punches.
Good stoppage by the referee. Yeah. His body language just wasn't there.
He looked ready to quit, and the ref, Tyrone Roberts, has stopped the fight. Bryan Hollywood Hall will pick up his second professional win.
That's a good stoppage from the referee, and no complaints from Taggart. And just saw the body language in the third round, and it's unfortunate that it got stopped in his final fight, but good call by the referee to save any further damage.
The stoppage came at 1 minute and 19 seconds into the fourth round, and Hollywood just put his foot on the gas, and Taggart could not properly respond to keep the fight going as Roberts comes in to stop the bout at 1 minute and 19 seconds into round 4. In the fight game, if there's one thing to know about it, it doesn't always end.
Yeah, it looks like he tore his bicep there. It's, if you can see, look at it's detached from the front of his a torn bicep. Yeah.
Taggart's got a busted up bicep. His left arm, bicep. Awful way to see him go out in a final fight.
I'm not sure when that happened. I'm not sure if that happened
I didn't
earlier.
notice it.
Yeah.
You could see him grimacing.
The end comes at 119 of the fourth and final round. The winner by knockout, Hollywood Hall. Hollywood, nice fight tonight.
Thank you.
Looks like you got a lot of confidence earlier. You were landing your punches, especially starting in that second round, and you really just kept coming forward. And he was game, but you just you kept putting the combinations together, the punches upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, man, just gotta, I was trying to beat his mental up. Had to go for body, head, body, get him tired.
Well, it's a nice victory. Your record 1-5-1. You look pretty sharp for being a 1-5-1. That was a real nice performance tonight.
Man, them L's came from me losing in my head. This right here is a great experience. We back on the winning streak, man.
Congratulations. Maybe we'll see you up here again. Have safe travels back to Fresno.
Thank you.
That's Bryan Hollywood Hall. Like you got a lot of confidence earlier, landing punches, especially starting that second round, and you really just kept coming forward. And he was game, but you kept putting the combinations together, the punches upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, man, just gotta. I was trying to beat his mental up. Had to go for body, head, body. Get him tired.
Well, it's a nice victory. Your record 1-5-1. You look pretty sharp for being 1-5-1. That was a real nice performance there.
And them L's came from me losing in my head. This right here is a great experience. We're back on the winning streak, man.
Congratulations. Maybe we'll see you up here again. Have safe travels back to Fresno.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you can look at Tim's left bicep, it's rolled up in the top of his arm. That's a bad injury.
Let's hear it for Tim Taggart Sr., fan of Ojibwe. Tim, it looks like you get it hitting a body shot. It looks like you're grimacing a little bit. You got
something's wrong with my left arm. I think I tore a muscle in here or something.
Sure don't look good.
Yeah, it hurt.
Probably feels worse.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. And I just want to apologize to everybody. I mean, there's no excuses, but it's just a lot on my mind. My sister just passed away a few days ago, and I just wasn't here, and I apologize.
No need to apologize. Like you say, your sister passed away. You had a lot on your mind. You had an injury. And from what I understand, this is your last professional prize fight. Are you calling it a career?
Yeah, this is it. I'm just too old for this shit.
Well, you gave the fans here in Hinckley, in the Blacks Band of Ojibwe, a lot of excitement, a lot of pleasure over the years watching you fight with great entertainment. So, hey, congratulations on a solid career and best of luck to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
That's Tim Taggart Sr. A good moment with his dad, Tim Taggart Jr. and Sr.
Well, as we could just hear after Dan Cole's ring interview, Tim Taggart Jr. fighting his last professional fight after losing his sister, unfortunately, just a few days prior to the fight and dealing with a bicep injury. He dealt with about as much adversity as one can deal with, but still went out and put on a good performance. Didn't end the way he wanted to, but he's gained certainly many fans in his final fight tonight here in Hinckley, Minnesota. Great performance, but Hollywood Hall comes out on top.
Yeah, he had a long, good career and fought since 2007, so it's a long career, man.
All you can ask for is to fight for a long time, gain some fans, and pick up some wins. He did just that. Congratulations to Tim Taggart Jr. on his boxing career. We will now begin to move towards our... We're getting ready for...
Hollywood Hall!
Fourth round, and Hollywood just put his foot on the gas, and Taggart could not properly respond to keep the fight going as Roberts comes in to stop the bout at 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Hell yeah! Professional win. That's a good stoppage from the referee and no complaint.
Penthouse hotel party, got killers in your.
As Roberts comes in, put his foot on the gas, and Taggart could not properly respond to keep the.
Yes, we're making our victory lap back to the hotel. Back to the hotel. Hotel, motel.
See another line. Caleb Truax is the former might be a super middleweight champion. As he was watching the fight, he talked about how Cameron being a tall guy, but yet he still likes to work the body. He likes to go inside.
You ready to watch Bryan?
Yeah. I mean, last fight it was a lot different. You could tell he changed his game plan. And
Unfortunate that it got stopped in his fast.
Woo! Way to go, Bryan!
Save any further damage.
let's go, Bryan!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Coach Hollywood.
Fourth round, and Hollywood just put his foot on the gas, and Taggart could not properly respond to keep the fight going as Roberts comes in to stop the bout at 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Hell yeah! Professional win. That's a good stoppage from the referee and no complaint.
My body forever locked in with my click. Let's turn them.
As Roberts comes in, put his foot on the gas, and Taggart could not properly respond to keep the.
Yes, we're making our victory lap back to the hotel. Back to the hotel. Hotel.